Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I will be reading a Todoroki's Reader by Past Depression, kind of. So let's get into it. I tapped my foot anxiously, scanning the room for my fiancé. I glanced at my phone screen and cringed. It was now almost 6. He was supposed to be here an hour ago. It seemed he was always running late as of recently, but tonight was much worse than before. Not only was it a night we've been planning for weeks, it was also our 4-year anniversary. I let out a sigh and laid my head on my hand, watching as the other guest looks at me with sympathetic expressions. I understand he has hero work, but normally it doesn't work this late. Unless there's an emergency. And if there was, I would have heard from him. I sent him one last final text that I would be heading home, and then I got up and out of my chair. I began my lonely walk of shame through the crowded restaurant, keeping my head down to spare myself some embarrassment. I flung my purse on the couch and ran my hands through my hair. What have I done to deserve this? It felt painful to be left behind, and this has happened so many times too. He always apologizes, saying it wouldn't happen again, only for it to happen over and over and over. I was sick of it. I hadn't heard from Shoto the entire night, and eventually, I had begun to worry. What if he had gotten hurt? It would have been on the news, right? I grabbed the remote and turned on the TV, flipping to channel 5 for the news, only to find nothing. I watched for half an hour, listening for anything about the missing hero. But by the time it reached recipes for the holidays, I turned it off. I tried calling him, texting him, and even checking with his coworkers. They all said he had left 3 hours ago. So why? Why wasn't he here? Traffic couldn't be so bad that it turned a 30-minute commute into a 90-minute one. I felt tears start to sting my eyes. Disappointment settled in. I tilted my head up and held my breath, willing those good-for-nothing tears to go back right where they came from. They did, luckily, and I finally made my way to our bedroom and began to undress. I had bought a new dress for this very occasion, but everything I had prepared felt like a waste. Just my time tossed right into its trash can. Just as I was about to take off my makeup, I heard the front door open. I dropped the wipe and ran out to the room and down the stairs. There was Shoto, in a suit, his hair tousled from the wind. There you are, he grinned from my loud voice. Where were you? I called your agency, but they all said you left a while ago. I waited at the restaurant for a whole damn hour, and didn't even get so much as a text from you that you were alright. Guilt covered his expression, his eyes trained on the floor, like he was too ashamed to look me in the eyes. Sorry, Midori needed something from me. The time got away from me. It won't happen again. My mouth dropped open. You skipped our anniversary for Yuzuku? God, you think you're his fiancé? What has gotten into you lately? You haven't been present with me. You're spending more time at work. And you skip out on all of our dates. He was silent, not daring to look up. I let out an exasperated sigh. I was so worried, Shoto. I outstretched my arms and took him into a hut. But something was wrong. Instead of his normal musky smell, he smelled like champagne and flowers. There was a distinct aroma of perfume, but it wasn't mine. Realization hit me like a truck. I pushed back from him, my face changing from one of anger to one of pain. You bastard! I shook my head, tears filling my eyes again. He scrunched up his eyebrows, as if he didn't know what he had done. You bastard! How could you do this to me? My tears started falling, and this time I didn't stop them. My heart ached, and my stomach twisted up in a knot. Why? Was I not good enough? I fell to my knees, painful sobs making their way out of me. What did I do wrong? Was she prettier than me? Skinnier? His eyes widened, his stoic expression breaking. My vision blurred, his silhouette becoming a blob of black, white, red, and peach. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ryan. It meant absolutely nothing. You're my everything. My whole world. Without you, I'm empty. My hand found my ring finger. I began to twist the engagement ring off. Please don't do this to me. It will never happen again. I'm sorry. I threw the piece of jewelry at him, my crying, becoming hysterical as it went on. If it meant nothing, then why would you do it in the first place? He was silent. He had nothing to say. There was no answer. No excuse. I don't know. His voice cracked, becoming weak. I truly don't know. You didn't understand. How could he do this to you? And still have the heart to come back to you every day? Hold you, kiss you, and act like nothing ever happened. How could he do this to you? Get out. I wiped my eyes, my sobs quieting. I looked at him through glassy eyes. He was so handsome, so pretty, and he was everything I had. I said, get out. He nodded, tears running down his cheeks. He opened the door. I'm sorry. As soon as the door closed, my sobs continued. Today, on our 4th anniversary, I had just lost my fiancé.